I'm Hal.
And I'm Christy.
Welcome to today's Hawaii Real Estate Roundup. What is happening? This is Hal Wilkerson and Christy Colbert with Hawaii Real Estate Roundup. Hope this finds you doing amazing today. Christy, what's happening?
Busy week over here at Hawaii Property Advisors, just trying to keep up with everything going on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Are you ready for the Super Bowl this weekend?
I am. So the family is doing smoked meats all day. We're going to start out. So excited about that. And then just hanging out with family and friends. And
who are you pulling for? Chiefs or the Eagles?
I'm just going to go with the Eagles because my brothers like them. So
yeah,
for no other reason, but that's that. But
fair enough.
What about you?
My team is an AFC team, and they have I generally pull for the AFC. And so since we lost to the Chiefs in the semifinals, the AFC semifinals, after beating, I'm talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars, by the way. That's my team. Jaguars. Duval. That's our call. That's our rally call. But anyway, after losing to the Chiefs in the semifinals, having a really good game, I'm gonna pull for the Chiefs. So that's what I'm pulling for.
Very good.
I guess I don't even know who the halftime show is, but that's always fun too.
That is fun. I don't know who's doing it this year. I haven't followed up with it as much, but it's always an entertaining time.
For sure. Well, cool. Well, how's the real estate market looking this week? What are we looking at? Anything exciting, fancy, amazing?
So I noticed a little bit more price decreases. Some stats came out that, everything is kind of sitting on the market a little bit longer, price decreasing a little bit for homes that have been on market. So
right.
Just kind of keeping the temperature check on how long the houses are sitting, what kind of credits we could get for our buyers, and letting sellers know that, we need to make sure if we put your home on the market that we do the staging and professional photography, and all of that is becoming much more important again than it was over the last 2 years.
For sure. Yeah. And it's all about the listing,
Yes.
in this market. And there's a lot of things that people are doing. Some are more focused on price reductions, but that's not always the right, necessarily the right tact, although we are seeing a lot of them. The other piece is that you just need to stage the house well. You need to present the house well. You need to market the house well, all of the above. And
the house is clean and accessible. That's a big thing too, when sellers are trying to live in the home while we have a market, having some type of consistency with allowing for showings.
Right. That's another key aspect of it. So, yeah. So if you're considering putting your house on the market here on Oahu, talk to Christy or myself. And we do our best. In fact, we've got our third listing coming up. I just I didn't even tell you about that, Christy, but that's this morning. So we're actually in some action on the Big Island. So exciting stuff. But at any rate, so the listings are coming, and it's great because there's going to be a lot of inventory available for a lot of folks. But well, cool. Well, if you're first time tuning in to the Hawaii Real Estate Roundup, what we like to do in the Roundup every week is we like to take a look at the high, the middle, and the low. I don't like to say median because that's a statistical term, but we look right in the middle, and then we look at the low for a specific day of the week that we're doing our list, our show. And really, if you watch it over time, it really gives you an idea of what the market is doing. And over time, you'll be able to sort of get a good sense of what values are and just what different properties look like in Hawaii. And so we love doing it and hope you enjoy it too. So with that being said, shall we jump into it, Christy?
Let's go.
Awesome. All right. Right out of the gate here, top of the stack over in Hawakale in Eva Beach, asking 2.139 or 2.199. That is that might be. I'd be interested to see the comps for this one, but that's pretty that's pretty sturdy price point.
That is. I did. It is a large home at least, so maybe that's part of the price tag. But
Yeah, I do. I do know this.
Oh, that's
th-
pretty.
this floor plan. Yeah. Well, before we get through all of them, let's see here. So, single family home brought to us by David Kuchik of Hawaii Military Realty. Congratulations, David and Cameron, on your listing. Meticulously maintained home that shouts pride of ownership. This beautiful 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, rarely available Koa Series model 60.30 home, equipped with over $90,000 in upgrade. Enjoy low electric bills with 23 owned high output PV panels, 345 watts per panel, and a solar hot water heater. Home is located on the 13th fairway of Hawakale Country Club. Views of the golf course, lake, mountains, and evening sunsets. First floor includes a gated entrance with a 2-story foyer. Yeah, that's right. 1 bedroom with an ensuite bath, formal living room, and dining room. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're right on the right side. If it's the one that I'm thinking about, it's either on the right or the left when you walk in, depending on the floor plan. Hardwood floors, half bath, chef's kitchen, Sub-Zero, Wolf appliances, granite countertops, family room, covered lanai at the rear of the house, parking in a large 3-car garage with built-in shelving. Second floor contains a master bedroom. The master bedroom, if it's got the extension over the top of the garage, which I'm guessing it does, is huge.
Is it?
Yeah, it's massive. It has like this big long hallway, and it has like we'll see, but I think it's got a study attached to it, and then it's got this nice lawn, and it's really, really nice. But at any rate, so dual zone, central AC, 2 outdoor sitting areas, manicured landscaping, underground gutter drain system. HOA includes internet, TV, phone, swimming pool, hot tub, barbecue grills, and a membership to the Waikaihale Beach Club. Yeah, so I believe this is the master right here. It's got this big lanai up here. It's above the garage, and it's also got this one as this. So the ones that I've seen that I actually like maybe a little better. See this one on the left of it. It actually, the master bedroom has access to the lanai, and so this is a study, and then this is a door from the master onto this big massive lanai. This might be since this is a 5-bedroom floor plan, this might be a separate room with a separate lanai. But let's take a gander and see. Little outdoor seating areas there. Nice view of Makakilo and the golf course, 13th fairway. They've got the covered concrete, which I always like. Such an easy upgrade. So hallway, you've got that upstairs with the banisters up there.
Between reading and then going through the pictures, this house just kind of screams executive home.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So they've got a dining or they've got a kitchen area with a little living area right off of it. And then this is I've seen them laid out a little bit differently than this. In fact, if we were to turn the kitchen 90 degrees and put it over here where this TV is, and then an island there is the way that I've seen some of the others. But they don't have this breakfast nook in it.
I really like that. It lets in so much natural light right there too, and just makes it feel a little bit more open.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And there's your nice little breakfast nook with views of the course. See the morning golfers coming by. One of the bedrooms. It's a nice little touch with the recessed ceiling with the light blue.
Yes.
It's a nice touch.
Gives it a little bit more character.
So this looks to be like the sitting room, but there's a side lanai on this one. Okay. So this, I believe this is upstairs. So that's the massive bathroom. Like I said, I think this is maybe over the top of the garage, maybe. No
bumping the elbows while you're getting ready on that one.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, you definitely not. In fact, you might need to text each other. Right? From your respective vanities. Which one do you think is his and which one do you think is hers? Just a guess.
I'm just going to go with this one on the bigger one is obviously hers.
For sure. Sure.
It's a nice shower.
Yeah, this is I think this is the second upstairs lanai. So that's interesting. And then this is kind of the study, which I believe this is the upstairs area. So in one of the other floor plans that I've seen, this is actually attached or it's off of the master. So the master suite is like this huge, massive, area, and it basically fronts that whole back lanai there, but
Very nice.
another bathroom upstairs. Hard
That
to
room's
tell.
big enough to be a master too.
Yeah, I know. It's hard
But
to.
the lanai looks different, so I don't know.
Right, yeah. So this is the big foyer with the chandelier here, and then actually, yeah, maybe this actually might be a guest suite back here over the top of the garage. Okay, yeah, and then there's the garage, and there we can see the
It's a nice
footprint.
thing. You get a little
really
bit
is.
too.
What's that?
Got the water right there too.
Yep. Right in front. And it's nice because most of the golfing is going to be over there. So you're going to not have as many golf balls in your yard, more than likely.
Always important.
Yeah. I mean, there's always a chance, when you get golfers like me out on the course, of course,
Uh-oh.
Just kidding. I usually hit it decently straight. If I go one direction, it's going to be right, not left. And, so I'm going to be over here, not over here. So, which is another consideration, believe it or not, if you're living on a golf course. Most golfers, because most golfers are right-handed, most of the time that's slicing off to the right.
Okay.
And so, I mean, not always, there could be a hook to the left, but most of them slice to the right. So another consideration for golf course living. 4,700 square feet, and they've got lots of space. That's interesting. They've got that room for the third car in the front there. So that's kind of a nice little deal. Plus you can see there's at least two spots on the driveway. So lots of room. Let's see. This is the upstairs. Yeah. So when I was looking back so that's the master. Yeah. So in some of the floor plans, you can see the master goes down. Actually, that's really small on the screen, so it's maybe not even helpful, but at any rate, you've got that balcony there. So it is only one balcony upstairs. Okay. It is. And it does have access from the master. Okay. Interesting. Nice. The Koa series in the 60s, residence 60.30. All right. Fantastic. So yeah, asking 2.199 on that one. It's a lot of square footage for your money. So I think that's probably what's pushing it. What I like to do here, let's take a look at the stats for Hawaiian and just see what let's see what the average price per square foot is. It kicked me out. I was yammering too long.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. Let's go in Hawaiian. Which one was this in?
It's
Kuapapa. Okay, Hawaiian Kuapapa. Okay, oops. There we go. Let's see what the average price per square footage is. So it's been around, it's taking a dive. It's been a little high. Most recent data is January. It was down at 605 per square foot. So what did we say this one was? 43.18. So let's take 21,999 divided by 43.18, 509 per square foot. So they're actually low. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So they're actually say again.
Just that big of a house.
Yeah, exactly. So they've just got a lot of space, and that's playing into a decent square footage. So yeah, all right. Well, maybe they are priced right. So it just feels high, right? To have over $2 million in Eva Beach.
It does, but I think that part of Hawaii is more of the the executive homes, and now even with 500, they're kind of evening back out a little bit before COVID drove up our prices. It's just, goodness, that's a big house. That's a lot of house.
So they bought it in 2015 for 1.1. So they'll have a nice little $1 million payday on that one if they close at that price. So good for them.
Yes.
But congrats again, David and Cameron of Hawaii Military Realty for bringing that listing in. Perfect. All right. What do you think? Well, there's only 3 active, one coming soon, also in Hawaiian. But you know what? Look at that. This one is 3850, and they're asking 1.050. But that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This one's coming soon. They don't have any photos of this one yet. Yeah. Let's see. This is the old listing of it. Yeah, completely different class of house. Yes. But also in Kuapapa in Hawaiian, the same neighborhood there. So. But still a good size. I mean, it's still 30. What was it? 30 something 100 square feet.
I thought it was 17 something.
Let's see. 20. Yeah, 20. Yeah, 2000 with the lanai. So 3,800. Okay, land, but still, let's see what that one's coming in at. 1050000 divided by 2082. Still 504. So I guess that's kind of where it's interesting. So this is gonna drop down a lot. We haven't seen it at 500 per square foot in Kuapapa of Hawaiian since April of 2021. So right when things were kind of cranking up. So we are going to see that drop down. And that's just 2 specific properties for Kuapapa of Hawaiian. It's a subdivision within Hawaiian, but Hawaiian is generally what everyone would just refer to it as. Right. But good to know. So, but that one's coming soon. Doesn't have the listing photos on it yet, so we can't really go through that one. But so that's the top of the stack, though. 2.199 in Hawaiian. Let's go to Wilhelmina. What do you think about Wilhelmina Rise, by the way? Do you like Wilhelmina Rise? Are you familiar with it?
I'm not super familiar with that, no.
Yeah, Wilhelmina Rise is up above town. It's more east. Let me think here. So there's a restaurant. Is it 1808? I think, or I forget the name of it. But it's something on the rise. It's like 1808 on the rise, or 1604 on the rise, which is basically the address of the restaurant. It's in an old house up there, but it's kind of on the backside of Diamond Head, just next to UH Manoa. And but it's called Wilhelmina Rise, and it's a very, very nice. I will tell you one thing that's cool about it before you look at it. I'll just show you this, is the road, Wilhelmina Rise is straight as an arrow. So you see that road right there that goes like straight up, goes all the way up to the top.
Okay.
And so when you're at the top of it, here, let's go there. Let's go to real quick and take a peek. So we're at the top. So it's literally just a straight line all the way down, just bombing down this hill. So don't lose your brakes going down that hill.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So, but that's Wilhelmina Rise. But yeah, there you can see Diamond Head. So it's basically right, like I said, right on the backside of Diamond Head there.
You know, now that I see the view like that, I'm pretty sure I showed a older house over in that area to a client that ended up buying on 2nd Ave over there.
Okay, gotcha. In like close to Palolo.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, perfect. All right, well, good. Well, this is so brand new to market today. List price 1.45. They are looking at 2,016 square feet of overall living area. You're going to have some ocean views, it sounds like, some coastline views. And let's see, brought to us by Miss Donna Walden at JW Realty. Congratulations, Donna. And let's see the public remarks. Downstairs has 2 bedrooms and 1 full bathroom. Upstairs has 3 bedrooms and 1 full bathroom. Room for expansion. Beautiful views. Excellent location. Tax office records do not match with the actual square footage. So it sounds like some unpermitted attachments here, perhaps. Let's take a look. And they're actually asking 1.45. So this is the middle of the stack today. Some CMU maybe on the first floor, it looks like. Maybe it's got the original kitchen, appears to be.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like there's been a whole lot of updates.
Yep. Some single wall construction. It's got the original linoleum, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's all just
woo. Hello.
Hello, Green.
Lime green bathroom. That'll wake you up in the morning, won't it? But you know what's lovely about Wilhelmina is that you've got these views up here, and I mean, just look at this view. I mean, this this is really it's gonna be a nice, as long as there's not too many termites. Looks like they could obviously do a little paint job on it, but got the kahala. Oh no, that is the kahala, I think. And this is the sideway view, I think. Yeah. So that's the Kahala Country Club right over there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's what they said, is there's a second unit. So they've got 2 units in this one. And there you are, looking kind of across the rise here.
Okay, at least it's not bright green this time on the back.
That's just true. That's just true. You got the vintage cabinetries, the jalousie. Got maybe. Looks like it.
Outside storage.
Yeah. A little bit of land on the backside, maybe there. Yeah, so this one's calling out a contract. It's a contractor special, as we like to say, right?
It is.
So bring your tools. All right. Okay. Well, that is middle of the stack, 1.450, and not a lot to say about it, but the location is key. So for somebody that wants to spend some money, you could probably spend $200,000-300,000 on this one and bring it up to 1.7-ish. It would. I think you could do a nice job with it. Obviously, that's listed at retail 1.4. If you were to be able to get a little underneath that, might be some room to make some improvements and get some get a reasonable value on it. But that's definitely going to be a contractor play on that one. So, all right, and then the bottom of the stack. Let's go to Miley. We were talking about Miley last week, weren't we?
Yes, we did.
All right, so this one is at $710,000, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and $1,152 on the square footage. Brought to us by Leilani Kehaulau. Well, congratulations over at Keller Williams, Leilani. And welcome home to this beautiful, charming, attached single-family home in Miley, Sea Country, Makalei. Offers all the necessities with a huge backyard for barbecues or to let your fur babies run free. Yard is a large cemented area to host parties or to entertain. One of the key things to this home is it has lots of parking, 2-car garage, 2 cars can fit in the driveway, plus street parking. Always a plus. 22 lease. What's that?
I said always a plus wherever you have extra parking here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Sea Country is that's one of the nice things about Sea Country is there's always a lot of room to spread out. They did a nice job, Gentry, when they designed that neighborhood to make sure that there's room for parking. They more. I mean, to put it. To be authentic, they could have probably squeezed more properties in there than they did, but they really, you can see the space. Both of these have got sort of side yards, right? Now you do have a flag lot, so there is a flag lot in the back, but they've just got yard. They could have done this completely different and put a lot more in there, which would have equaled, there's 3,700 square foot. They could have taken 1,000 square feet off of each of those lots, in my opinion. And done a little and put more in there, but again, you would have had more more traffic and more parking. But that's one of the things that there's just lots of room.
Yes.
And and again with the flag lot, there's also a lot of room for the back driveway as well. So yeah,
it's nice. I've shown over there a lot. I was just I'm like, this looks so much like what I've shown. I'm like, is it the same one? But I don't think.
Yeah, right on. Well, it attracts, and the West Side attracts a lot of folks, especially for our military folks. Whenever they're just learning about the islands, that's what we see a lot of times is they sort of start with the West Side because there's a lower price point, lower entry there. But there's actually it's a great little neighborhood. This 710 for this one, what is it? 1152. I know these homes were trading in the mid 6s 2 years ago. So there you can see the nice neighborhood. That's kind of the Electric Beach is going to be on the other side of that over there. All those nice PV panels.
It's a lot.
Okay, so it is attached, though. This is an attached single family. Nothing wrong with that, but you do have an attached situation. There's your side yard. We've got concrete done with plenty of room there. I like that they've got this space as well. So you can, if you wanted to put your grill or your bikes or stuff like that, it's going to be a little bit covered from the rain.
Still got a good spot of grass too. If you have fur babies or little kids that want to run around outside, they have some space. That's nice.
Yeah, for sure. A little kitchen in the corner there. Kind of interesting setup. I would think there would be a nice treatment with an island there. If you were to put an island there, it could be maybe make that kitchen feel a little more kitcheny.
Yes, absolutely. Because right now I'm confused as to where people are supposed to eat dinner.
Yeah. I mean, you could make it a breakfast bar, put a little thing there and just make it. And then you got more counter space, a breakfast bar. That is kind of an interesting treatment there. Obviously, they put that table there to kind of help with that. But yeah. Okay. Nice staging. Yeah. Done a nice job staging this house. Looks like they've got maybe some fresh paint. I didn't note that when I read through it, but it looks like they might have done some. I always like the white, the light color with the white trim. It's hard to go wrong. You know what I mean? It's hard to go wrong with that look, isn't it?
That's my favorite, the light gray with the white trim. Like my next house, I just want the whole house painted that way.
Nice. I love it. So here you are over here, and then there's Miley over there, and then there's the general store. You got this big park right here. You got some basketball courts. You got a community pool just down the way here. So it's a nice location. Yeah, Sea Country it really is nice over there.
Yes. That's a cute little store.
Yeah, and necessary, because there's otherwise you kind of got to go into Kapolei, or you go all the way down to Waianae, or Ko'olina is another one that's kind of close to this one, but then you're going to pay tourist prices over there at the general store there. It's just nice aren't the Leeward Mountains are just beautiful.
They are. One of my favorite hikes is over there right next to it, the Pink Pillbox.
Yeah.
Not a hard one, but those views at the top are astounding.
So, yeah.
People that are not huge hikers, they can handle it and just enjoy it.
Yeah. It's a good spot to watch sunset too if you're going to do a sunset hike. It's an excellent sunset hike. You got to
come down with the headlamps at night.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've actually never done that pillbox. I've done the Lanikai pillbox, but not that one. And I live a lot closer to this one too.
I like that one better than Lanikai.
Do you? Nice. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. All right, so that's the bottom of the stack, $710,000 today. So nice. That's our single families. I think, I think what I'm going to do is we've got something else that we're working on, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we're going to finish it right there. So that'll be our wrap for today's Hawaii Real Estate Roundup. It's going to be short, but thank you very much for joining us. Christy, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you very much for being on with me too.
Of course. So
hey,
all right.
So thanks for watching. Hey, please do us a favor. I know I always forget this. Hit subscribe. If you watch this show on the regular, we'd love to have your subscribe and like and comment, because it always helps us with our YouTube algorithm. And otherwise, thanks for watching the Hawaii Real Estate Roundup. I am Hal. This is Christy. We will see you next week here on the Hawaii Real Estate Roundup.